Hey YouTube, it's Jamie, smoking in my car. I'm on break from work. Um, so, yeah, I'm smoking a mixture that I kind of put together. It's kind of an English with some burley in it, and then my favorite pipe, my Rattray's Monarch. I got something cool going on. I'm sending a couple of my Petersons to Briarville in Georgia to get the stems replaced, because I don't like P-lips. I'm not doing all of them. Like the one that Israel gave me, I'm going to keep that the way it is, even though that has a P-lip on it. I might like a P-lip once in a while, you know. But my straight, that Aaron 6 straight billiard that I have, I'm getting a fishtail on that. My Baskerville, or it might be a Watson, Sherlock Holmes series Watson, I'm getting a fishtail on that. And then also on my my XL 315 bent calabash extra large bowl with the army mount, I'm getting a fishtail on that as well. So I'm getting rid of 90% of my P-lips. Actually 75, I think, would be the actual number. So, oh, I know what I was thinking about this morning. Somebody said something about the Enlightenment. Remember the Enlightenment? You've probably read about it. The age of, it ushered in sort of the age of reason, or vice versa. The scientific revolution. Copernicus, Isaac Newton, Goethe, or, well, he was kind of a romantic, but Kant, Immanuel Kant, K-A-N-T. A bunch of people were involved in this sort of Enlightenment project, right? Promoting the sciences, promoting positivism, disenchanting the world, you know. They thought they were doing great by getting rid of magic, you know. They thought they were doing great by getting rid of the ghost in the machine. I think that was probably the single worst thing that's happened to mankind in the last couple thousand years. The Enlightenment. And how could they even dare call it that? Call it the Enlightenment when it was exactly a darkening, you know? Endarkenment? I don't know. I guess it depends on your perspective. From some perspectives, it was good. Like superstition and paranoia against maybe witches and stuff, you know? They were able to circumvent that. They were able to, okay, kind of, you know, ease superstition. That I understand. But you could ease superstition while still having a magical worldview. What happened was this: they exorcised, as one would a demon, they exorcised the Anima Mundi, that is to say, the soul of the world. They pulled it out of the cosmos and banished it. You know, like, for example, astrology, which once had meaning, you know, it was like our relationship with the stars and planets, and how that was reflected on the terrestrial sphere, and we were in this resonant, sympathetic relationship with the cosmos. Then all of a sudden, no, all that is just dead matter. You know, it's just stuff floating in space, And you know, the only thing that matters to us is it quantifiable? Can we measure it? Can we weigh it? You know, is it something substantial that could be subject to the scientific method? If not, it's garbage. Forget about it. You know, that was the kind of ethos behind the Enlightenment. I mean, of course, I'm being, you know, this is a YouTube thing. I'm not, this isn't a doctoral thesis. But, you know, it's at that time we, you know, astrology, alchemy, and magic become esoteric, because they were not esoteric before the Enlightenment. Astrology and astronomy were one thing. Alchemy and chemistry were one thing. Magic and technology coexisted together, you know? But they separated the qualifiable from the quantifiable. They essentially did away with God. That's why they had to start calling themselves deists. Yeah, vaguely there's a God, sure. I mean, we'll grant you that, or whatever. I mean, it's kind of this vague thing. But when you disenchant the world, when you unensoul when you yank the spirit out of the cosmos, and you just live in a world of quantifiable, measurable substance and matter, it's like the difference between the physical and the metaphysical. Aristotle, he coined the term metaphysical, but even going back that far, 2,500 years or so, metaphysics, what was beyond the physics? There is a metaphysics. There is something beyond that. There is spirit. There is soul. There is God. And I'm not telling you what to call that. I don't care what you call that. I've got my own kind of relationship. You have yours. Everything's cool. Whatever. You know, mine doesn't need to stack up to your idea. Yours doesn't need to stack up to mine. My critique here is about the Enlightenment project, the Age of Reason, when everything became subject to human reason. And if it didn't meet the standards of human reason, then it was, you know, swept up into the dustbin of rejected knowledge. How arrogant. How hubristic. Talk to you later.